You're listening to WUSM Hattiesburg. It's time for the Southern Miss Student Media Weekly Wrap Up. The Southern Miss Student Media Weekly Wrap Up is a look at the events Southern Miss Student Media covered throughout the week and the events Southern Miss Student Media is working on for next week.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the SM2 Weekly Wrap Up. My name is Abigail Troth, and I'm your host for today. Today, I am joined by Clara Hendricks to talk about SM2V, and we have a wonderful show planned for y'all today. Today, we're going to talk about the Student Prince, SM2V, and SM2 Sports, and we have a few things to promote as a part of our organization and as a part of our School of Media and Communication. We had a wonderful week for the Student Prince and for coverage, and I just can't wait to share it all with you. We're going to go into some quick promos, and then we'll be right back. This is the SM2 Weekly Wrap Up on WUSM.
Never completely ready to adopt a teen.
For late nights writing English papers.
For your teen's music taste.
For dinners, where they talk more on their phone than with you.
For the first time, they call you Mom.
You're never completely ready to adopt a teen, and you can't imagine the reward.
To learn more about adopting a teen, visit adoptuskids.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Recognition for your business or product, appreciation from a dedicated audience, and establishing yourself as a caring member of the Hattiesburg community are only a few of the benefits of sponsoring programming on WUSM. In addition, our very cost-effective underwriting rates are tax-deductible. To learn more about the upsides of underwriting programming on WUSM, call 601-266-4287.
Melissa from Michigan. I work an extra part-time job serving lunch at my child's school, but I still can't afford to put food on our table.
Daniel from California. Choosing whether to pay the rent or pay to fix the car to get to work doesn't leave us with much at all. Now we can't even pay for meals.
Hunger is a story we can end. End it at feedingamerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the SM2 Weekly Wrap Up. Now, I'm going to take this one to talk about the Student Prince, which is my department that I get to work on lovingly and a lot of hardships at times, but I do love the Student Prince. And I know that we had a great week this week. First of all, I'd just like to say to Raven Payne, she showed up and showed out this week for the Student Prince, and yesterday at the School of Media and Communications Awards show, she took home the Star Contributor Award, and that is an award she absolutely deserves. I know that if we ever need content, she's very reliable and she's dependable and she will do it. No questions asked. And she showed that once again this week. On the cover page are actually two of her articles. She wrote a story on USM's School of Coastal Resilience undergoing change and how SAPA is raising sexual assault awareness. Inside, I did my crossword that I do every week, and this week's theme was Broadway musicals, which has kind of stumped some people, but I definitely encourage y'all to try and to get cultured. Watch some more musicals, listen to more of the music. Suvi Lama covered USM educating the community on the Israel-Palestine war right now and the genocide. Nishranika Pokral covered international students celebrating their respective New Years by the Bangladeshi Student Association and the Nepalese Student Association. They celebrated their New Year's this past week. Suvi also covered the Muslim community celebrating Eid at USM, and Raven also covered a Southern Miss alum being inducted into the AICP College of Fellows. Sean Smith, who's our photo editor, actually wrote an article this week, which we are very proud of. He covered USM hosting the Phoebe Kegler Children's Book Festival, which was very, very fun and interesting. We also had some university communications in the paper with the Dean of Students being selected for a highly competitive training program. And Festival South will return this summer and will feature Southern Miss performers. And of course, we have our sports articles, but we'll get more into that into the sports segment of the show. I know that for next week we have some wonderful articles prepared. I know that we're going to be covering Confederate Month, which is in April. And that's not a good thing to me, my personal opinion. I'm also writing an opinion piece on William McCain's troubled legacy at USM. If you don't know who William McCain is, I highly encourage you to research him. He was a former president, and that's who our archives and our library is named after. So please go check him out and read about him, because he's definitely someone that you want to stay updated on. Simeon is also going to work on a protest rights story, and of course, we'll have some more sports stories coming at you. We also are most likely going to have some articles from my journalism capstones class that we have been working on all semester. So please be on the lookout for the student prints. We only have 2 more editions before the end of the year, and I'm very, very excited to show everyone what we've got and to finish on a strong note. We're going to go into the community calendar, which is anchored by Kennedy Drake, and then we'll be right back. This is the SM2 Weekly Wrap Up.
Hello, Golden Eagles. My name is Kennedy Drake, and I'm here with Community Calendar, where we gather information from around campus and within the community near you in Hattiesburg. Get ready for the Ambassador Series, where they will present Long Beach live swinging at sunset with the Southern Miss Jazz Tet. The concert begins April 5th at 7 p.m. in Town Green Pavilion. The musical group is filled with 6 individuals who showcase their skills by playing a variety of instruments. This group is sure to take you on a musical journey. The University Forum will take place with the famous guest speaker, John Green. Mark your calendars for April 9th at 6:30 p.m. in Bennett Auditorium. John Green is an author and creates educational videos online. Don't miss the chance to learn how to reach success and become more informed about educational topics. Forest County Farmers Market Spring Festival will take place April 13th from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. on the 1200th Corrine Street. This is the perfect opportunity to get fresh foods, baked goods, and plenty of accessories. Mark your calendars for an evening of shopping. If you are in the mood to have a good laugh, come see comedian James Gregory at the Joe Paul Theater in the Thad Cochran Center. The fun starts April 14th at 5 p.m. Gregory's comedy is based on real-life experiences that will leave the audience in uplifting spirits. Bring a friend and enjoy comedic storytelling. If you have an event you would like for us to promote, send it to sm2news@usm.edu. This is just one way we thank our community for watching Southern Miss TV and supporting us here at Southern Miss Student Media Center. Visit our website, sm2media.com, to keep up with all of our news. Signing out, I'm Kennedy Drake, and this has been your Community Calendar.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the show. And right now for our SMTV part of the show, I'm here with Clara Hendricks. Hi Clara, how are you?
I'm good, doing great.
Awesome, great to have you on the show today. Thank you for being here.
It's great to be here, I'm excited.
Yeah, so tell me what SMTV did this week.
So SMTV covered a lot of different stories. You know, it is Sexual Awareness Month, so we covered a story on that with our organization on campus, SAPA. They hosted an event, so we reported on that. We also reported on there's an initiative, like a program, a pilot program being set in to add cameras to catch speeding and stuff locally. And the cameras will be placed in front of one of the schools. It's a school
Hattiesburg
zone,
High School, I think that it's going to be placed. Yeah.
So they're doing a pilot program for that, and if it works out, they'll install more cameras to more schools, safe, speeding zones to keep people from doing that. We also, for entertainment, we covered Coachella, which happened this past weekend. We also covered Universal had a lot of announcements to make at a Hollywood unveiling type thing for Wicked, for Twisters, for a new Five Nights at Freddy's movie. So we covered that. A bunch of Universal announcements were made. Another thing in entertainment that we covered was the Jimmy Buffett tribute that happened in the Hollywood Bowl, where a bunch of his past friends came and shared sentiments. It's a very good show. I recommend you go watch it. That's not everything we covered. We also did a trivia with students on campus. It's really funny. That's probably my favorite segment of the show. So
awesome. It sounds like y'all had a great week then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. So what's the plan for next week?
So next week is going to be a special episode. It's going to be over an hour long, and some of our students in the capstone class have actually put it together. So it's not going to be your normal cast and crew. It's going to be a couple of new faces and stuff, but they put together a special. I recommend you go watch it. It's going to be really, really good. Actually, Abigail helped put it together.
Yes,
so
I did, actually, yeah.
She had a hand in it.
Yes.
Really proud of the students, ready to see what they put together and see what all that hard work did.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Clara.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So how many more shows do we have left?
So after the special, we have one more SMTV show, and it's going to be a little different. We try to kind of go out with a bang, but nothing too big. But we'll be in a couple of different locations than we normally are, so it won't really be in our studio. Look forward to that. Always tune into our last semester shows. It's a big deal. But yeah, after that, I feel like after the last show, I'm already ready to get back up going for the next semester. So no rest for the wicked, they say.
Oh, I love it. Love it. Well, I'm very, very glad to have had you on the show today, and I'm very grateful for all the hard work that I've seen you do. You're only a freshman, right?
Yes,
And
I'm very, very honored to be in the position that I am right now.
Well, you deserve it, and you've worked very hard. I have seen you grow over this semester, and I'm very, very proud of you. I'm very grateful.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah. So we're going to go into Kennedy Drake reporting on HubFest, and we're going to hear some more promos. This is the weekly wrap-up on WSM.
If you're wondering what this loud music is behind me, let me tell you. Hattiesburg is kicking off their annual HubFest celebration where they showcase small businesses. Hattiesburg HubFest was open to anyone wanting to enjoy a kids' play area, more than 200 food vendors, arts and crafts, and live music.
HubFest is a really great way to support small businesses that aren't mom and pop shops that have a storefront. It's a really good thing for community to come in and see what's going on in the neighborhood.
This beloved event took place this past weekend and showcased the rich culture and diversity of the community. HubFest is hosted by the Area Development Project.
It benefits my business because it's like a lot of people who come and stuff, and I'm making money from this.
Families strolled through the arts and crafts vendors, admiring handmade treasures and unique creations. Southern food and multiple accessories were available for purchase. Thousands of people from across the Pine Belt came to witness the success of local businesses. Luxurious clothes, t-shirts, and lotions were promoted. Hattiesburg had once again proven to be a city of culture, community, and entertainment. Families strolled and learned about entrepreneurship, while kids got face paintings from artists. Until next year, when we come together once again to celebrate all that makes our city special, HubFest 2024 may be over, but its spirit will continue to shine brightly in the hearts of all who experienced its magic. I'm Kennedy Drake, reporting for SM2 News.
Sponsorship comes from American Graphics. Located at 8 Commercial Warehouse Drive in Hattiesburg, American Graphics provides custom screen printing and embroidery. They can be reached by phone at 601-602-2277, and the website is goamericangraphics.com. American Graphics, printing at its finest. Research shows that audiences feel positively about businesses that underwrite programming on their community radio station. Research also shows that the audiences are likely to patronize businesses that support community radio programming. The audience also believes that businesses that support community radio care about their community. If you want to build this type of relationship with WUSM's audience, call us at 601-266-4287 to ask about sponsoring programming. It's more than just exposure, it's building a community relationship. If you or your business is interested in sponsoring programming on WUSM, we'd love to talk to you about the benefits and opportunities. You can get recognition for your business as well as the appreciation of the WUSM audience. The audience realizes your support provides the programming they listen to daily. In addition, our sponsorship rates are very cost-effective and tax-deductible. To learn more, call 601-266-4287.
My simple solution to the problem was remove people from the scene and help them feel safer.
In response to attacks against Asian Americans, Maddie Park raised over $250,000 to donate cab rides to the Asian community.
There is so much more work to be done. We really need to come together and tackle this issue as a community.
Support the Asian community. Learn how at lovehasnolabels.com. Brought to you by Love Has No Labels and the Ad Council.
Everyone, welcome back to the weekly wrap up. And now we're going to get into our final segment of the show. This is the sports segment where we go over what SM2 covered with sports this week. I know Dima and Jackson did a lot of hard work this week, and I'm very, very grateful. Dima covered Southern Miss baseball losing the series last weekend to Georgia State. They also covered softball earning a historic home sweep, which is just, softball deserves their flowers. I have a friend who's in softball, and I don't mean to sound biased, but softball is just great. Jackson Kennedy also covered Navit being named Sunbelt Women's Golfer of the Week. And he also covered Russo walking off Nichols with a 3-run blast. Dima covered former Southern Miss quarterback Billy Wiles entering the transfer portal. And I know that we're going to have some more awesome coverage next week based on the baseball games that we're playing right now, I believe today we're starting a series. And I know that we have some more wonderful things going on in sports, and I know that Dima and Jackson are working very hard. And on the SMTV side of things, Micah and the sports team over there, they're just doing wonderful, wonderful work. I am very proud of it. I know it's not easy. That's why I don't do it. I don't understand sports, but I know that they're doing very hard work, and I am very, very proud of them, and I'm very, very grateful for the sports recap that they bring you every week, which you can check out on YouTube at Southern Miss Student Media. That's all that I've got for our show today, though. I mean, I'm very, very grateful. I mean, I can't believe that we only have a few more shows left, and then it's summer, and everyone gets to break. I'd like to share a message before I go out. I have a few messages, actually. First of all, my capstone class, as we previously mentioned, will be premiering our project, which is called Diversity and Division, an exploration of the racial climate at USM. We'll be premiering that project on Tuesday at 6 p.m. in Wilbur Stout Hall B. So please join us and be there with us as we present this project to the campus community. Come out. It's free to attend, so please come join us. Also, I just want to say it's April, and I know April's really hard on college students, so just be easy on yourself right now. If you need help, reach out. You can reach out to your academic advisors or something like that, or you can always reach out to 988 if it gets to be too dire. You can also check out student counseling services. I know this time is very stressful and it's very hard, but please just be easy on yourself and reach out if you need it. Thank you to everyone who is involved in making the show work today. Thank you to Clara for being here with me today to talk about SMTV. Thank you to Alina and Trederica for running the show and for making sure that it runs smoothly. And thank you to Dr. Will Martin, who makes sure that WSM runs smoothly, and to Dr. Beverly, who makes sure that SM2 as a whole runs smoothly. If you want more information on all things SM2, you can follow us on Instagram at sm2.usm, or you can check out our website, sm2media.com. If you have any inquiries about news tips, you can email us at sm2news@usm.edu. My name is Abigail Troth, and thank you for being here with us today. This has been the SM2 Weekly Wrap Up on WUSM.
This has been the Southern Miss Student Media Weekly Wrap Up. A look at the events Southern Miss Student Media has covered throughout the week and the events Southern Miss Student Media is working on for next week. The Southern Miss Student Media Weekly Wrap Up airs Fridays at noon on Southern Miss Radio. We'll see you next week for the Southern Miss Student Media Weekly Wrap Up.